Hi. So in this question, they've asked, out of the following pairs of terms or names, which one mean one and the same thing? Okay. So we have to tell from the pairs that which is actually the same thing. Now let's have a look at option number one. Option number one says gene pool and genome. So gene pool is mostly seen in many population when there are different kinds of genes seen. But what is genome? Genome is actually the total number of genes in an organism. So total number of genes in an organism is called as a genome. So these both are not the same thing. In the second option, codon. What is codon? We have studied in the case of the genetic code. So AUG is example of one codon. Okay. Then after that, it may be GAC. So this AUG, that is one triplet codes or is codes for one amino acid. This is called as a codon. It codes for one amino acid. But gene, we know it is going to have many codons and it can code for many amino acid. Okay, it can have many series of codons. Then talking about so our second option is also not correct. Talking about the third option, cistron. So what is cistron? Cistron is basically any part of gene, okay, any segment of gene which is functional. Any segment of gene which is functional, okay, which codes for something, okay, which codes for something. So suppose AUGGAC T, C, G. Suppose this is particular is coding for something. This is called as a whole cistron. Okay, so it's the functional part. What is triplet? We discussed over here. This one codon is one triplet over here. Okay, so this is also not meaning the same thing. Let's have a look at the option 4, DNA fingerprinting. So in DNA fingerprinting, what we are going to do? Anyway, we are going to do profiling of the whole DNA. So how does our whole DNA look like? What are its codes? What are its codes from top to bottom? What all genes are there? What are the codons which are present? That is all called as the DNA fingerprinting. So this is also called as the DNA profiling because DNA fingerprinting is unique for every person. Similarly, the DNA of a person or a profile of a person is unique to that person. So DNA profiling. So this looks like as a correct option. So the correct option that you'll mark for this question is your option number